Yes, the Reds. It's the Anfield Wrap post-match pint, a European special after Liverpool 2, Union SG 0. I'm Neil Dockin. I'm here with Kev Walsh, Phil Blundell. An eventful night at Anfield. But Union SG were all right, weren't they?
Yeah, they're top of the Belgian league. They're not like, I think a lot of people, you get into this competition, a lot of people basically think you're playing like bin men and farmers and shit, and you're still playing reasonably good footballers. I mean, they lost the league title in Belgium on the last kick of the season last year. They're not complete no-hopers. I think one of the problems they had is that they're not used to going to a team who are better than them and sticking 11 men behind the ball. And you could tell at times they just weren't used to what they were doing. They weren't quite making the right decisions. Like, ultimately, the game was exactly what this stage of this competition should be. You make loads of changes. You're much better than the opposition still. It's comfortable. Nothing really happens, and it's a bit fucking boring. And they have a little bit of a go at times. It's just what it should be, so it's fine.
It's like your penance for being in this competition. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like, the fans have to pay penance as well as the players, although it's fucking their fault we're in it. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. They, as you say, they were all right. They were tidy, compact, and they had more than a couple of chances. Like, no, I wouldn't say they weren't clear cut. I don't think anyone's arguing that. I'm not interested in XG and all that shit anyway, but I imagine the XG will paint a relatively mixed pitch. I won't say. No. So I told you I don't fuck all about it. But they had a few chances. The big lump up front in the first half with the header he put just over the bar.
By the way,
he brought another one on second half, didn't he?
He took him off, and I thought it was the same fella. He just dyed his hair.
I looked across and went, fucking hell, man, just standing behind that fucking big lamppost at the match.
Shifting him as well. He put a shift.
Now, to be fair, they did, and also one of their players in the first half tried to play him into the cop, and it was a half-decent slide, and someone cut it out, and he fucking leathered it for it. I thought, you ungrateful bastard, you might not get as good a ball as that for the rest of the game. But nah, as you say, this stage of the competition, it's right on them, and going a match at this stage, you half know what we're expecting. You can get a humdinger, can't you, where maybe we go 1-0 down, but after half an hour, I just said to the lads next to me, I said, this game is taking shape like much of our season has. We've been not necessarily in control, but it feels like we're just working teams out left, right and centre. The only difference today was that they didn't score. But if they'd have scored, we'd have probably scored 3, I think, and it had that feel towards it. And listen, at this stage of the season, we don't necessarily, I think Neil said it a few years ago when we were trying to win leagues, we don't necessarily want to be involved in a classic every week. Sometimes it wants to just be a run-of-the-mill, little 2-0. To be fair, by the end there, it was a bit like, they're never going to score, but I don't think we are either. It was nice to get the second one. But sometimes it's a case of get the job done and move on to Brighton at the weekend.
You were half expecting to possibly get a little bit sucker punch at the end there, weren't you? Just because you don't get that second goal, you have to sort of have 10 minutes of, do we need to be doing this?
Football logic states that you're going to pay the price, doesn't it?
Then when you look at it, it's much like the Everton issue that they've got at the moment, Chelsea's issue as well, that you can create those chances, but if you've got somebody up front who's not a goal scorer, it's a lot more difficult to actually get the goal, isn't it?
And ultimately, we're on the 5th of October, and no one who wasn't wearing a Liverpool shirt has scored a second half goal in a Liverpool game. That's fucking ridiculous.
Can't argue with that, can you?
Might finish on that. Might finish on that stat.
Enjoy yourselves, people.
That's a belter, that is. It's funny, I agree that we grew into the game again, took control. The only thing that surprised me was that the goal didn't come sooner. I mean, it's a big moment, the Núñez miss. It's probably the best move of the first half.
He's already put one in, though, hasn't he, which has been ruled offside. By the way, that Gravenberch effort, him and Szoboszlai must be having competitions in training because he fucking swatted.
He's the biggest bright spark for me tonight.
I thought he was excellent. In fact, we'll go on to someone else in a minute because fucking hell, we're going to have to stretch this out for a while. But now I thought Gravenberch played really well. That strike was unbelievable. So, on the Núñez miss, he's got that in him. And you know, last season, people wanted to beat him. So they'd use that as the stick to do it with. Whereas now, even my mate Ben fucking hates him. He still thinks he's shit now. I think he's half he's got himself to the point now where he can't go back.
We've all got that, mate.
Listen, I'm worse than most for doing it. You know what I mean? But when he misses that one, Ben just turned around to me and he gave me a little side eye. He's like, fucking shut up, dickhead. But he's always going to have that in his locker. But he had so many chances first half where you're looking at him and he's using his pace and his power and his size. And he gets shots away, where a lot of other players, not just our players, any player, hasn't got the ability to do it. He strikes one with his left foot in the second half. It's a long ball over the top. I can't remember who played it. and it sort of comes down and then bounces back up, and it's one of them ones where you go, oh, he's missed the opportunity, and the next thing, the goalie makes the save, and it's good to see him again, just going and going
first
and going.
half, by the way, just to clarify, Kevin,
First
he went off at half time, mate.
It just felt like that long ago. You know what I mean?
I know the one you mean, though. You made the...
It's Danny Rowe then, so it was definitely first half, and also, he wasn't playing second half, so it was definitely first half.
YouTube, press the button, become a member of the Anfield Wrap from the heart of the city of Liverpool. The best way to enjoy all your Liverpool-based videos, everything you need, every single day. It is the Anfield Wrap.